Welcome back to another episode of Gary Jr.'s Garage. So I was not planning on buying a flatbed, but I found this thing on Facebook Marketplace. They had it posted for 500 bucks. Talked them down to 350, and here she is. It was a pain in the ass to get it unloaded off of the trailer because I don't have any heavy-duty machinery. But anyways, my plan is I'm gonna have to figure out how to move this. I would like to have the back end of the flatbed to be probably about like right here. So I'm gonna figure out, I think I'm gonna take my floor jack up the back. I'm gonna put something in the middle to where hopefully I can balance it and like spin it. So it will be sitting on like one point in the middle, and hopefully I can spin it. So now I have it lifted up. Now I'm gonna put some kind of contraption here in the middle to where it'll be kind of like teeter-tottering, and then I'm gonna twist it. I'll give it a little twist.
Looks like I gotta pick it up a wee bit more, yeah?
Woo! See how this contraption works. Oh yeah. Well, I would say that just worked perfectly. Now, I envision after I weld these wheels on, I think I see these getting stuck in the mud, but that's okay because I got a lot of wood. We'll just put it in front of the wheels wherever she goes. So unfortunately, I did not record the process of me rolling this thing back into the position that it's at, but you can see I welded on those two wheels that I said I would, and I ended up just using a telephone pole, circular piece of wood to roll it back, and then I started just with the jack, the red floor jack, one side at a time. I lift it up, put bricks on one side, go to the other side. It was a process, but I got the flatbed on the truck, and now it's time for fabrication.
I'm gonna go do it.
Alright, so it's fabrication time. I cut this piece out. This piece, I'm gonna have to make 4 of these, 2 on either side. Let's go check it out. So basically my plan here, this piece right here is gonna be welded in right there, and that's gonna be 3/8 thick steel, a plate, and then this also will also be 3/8 thick plate. We're gonna weld, I should have made 2 of those. There'll be 2 of those. One will be right here. So first I'm gonna weld in this piece, then we're gonna weld in these 2 pieces on either side, and then we're gonna put this C-channel and we'll weld that like that. So we'll get a good weld right there. So I don't think this baby's going anywhere. Well, I'm gonna get to cutting this out of my plate steel. I'm just gonna do it with some movie magic. This will be done. So I've welded this up on both sides. I don't think this thing is going anywhere. And then we're gonna take our C channel and weld it right there. Quick update video. Welded this all in. I'm going like about an inch at a time, inch and a half, maybe 2. But I got her pretty solid, so I just ground down all the metal. I'm gonna weld right here. These are my pieces right here. I'm gonna put my gloves on. This one. Just ground down the edges where I'm gonna weld, and same with these. So these right here, that'll be welded in right there, that'll be welded in right there. And then, oh, and I forgot, I have to cut my plate in back here. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna cut my 4-inch plate that goes in here. I'm gonna do that. But anyways, oh, and I still have to, on this one, I still have to box off the top. I think it needs that because dirt and moisture, leaves, whatever, gets kicked up. That could eventually rust through, I think. So I'm gonna box that in, weld that all up, and then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, and I think she should be pretty solid. All right, I'm gonna keep working. So this is what I was able to finish yesterday. Looks like the chicken got a bug. Oh. Anyway, back to the welding. These are looking pretty good. I am gonna fill in that gap right there. There's a spot at the bottom I need to hit. And I still got a box in the top. But we are looking pretty good. I don't think this thing is going to be coming off of here anytime soon. So now I just started cutting metal for the other side. Made 2 of these pieces. Where's the other one I got right here? So I still got to grind this one up. I'm gonna bevel the edges so we can get a good weld. And I got to clean the hell out of this metal right here so we can get some good welds. And I got to chop this down right here. But I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse, and I'm gonna get dirty. So I got to thinking about the front driver's side mount. Man, where'd I leave that piece at? Of course I gotta lose it. Alright, this piece right here. So I was gonna use, the reason I cut this piece like this was because I was thinking I could put it, let me get this one down. I was thinking I could put this one like this and then fill in that space just like we did the other side. But I started thinking about it, and I could actually use this longer piece on the back. So what I'm gonna do here is probably weld this like this. I'm gonna cut these 45 this way, and then we'll make 2 of these. Be just like the other side pretty much. So I think that'll be good right there. And then I can use this piece on the back. So anyway, I'm gonna cut these out and weld them up. Alright guys, I have finished welding this side all up. Well, these 2 brackets, that one, the front and the middle. I got it on the bottom. I need to weld that. That's the only spot I think I forgot. Let's show you this side. And if you can see right here, I was looking on this frame. So this is I-beam. That's heavy duty I-beam right there. I think this sucker can hold a lot of weight. And then these cross members that go across, these are like, oh yeah, we're looking at about an 8. So that's about an 8 thick. But anyways, the point is, whoever had this before, they put something really heavy, because on this side you see this piece it's pushed in a little bit. It's pushed in right there. It's dented. It's not like that on the other side. This is the only spot. So I'm gonna weld down our 5th wheel hitch. I'm not gonna be moving my 5th wheel. That one's like 13,000 pounds, I think. But my father-in-law, he lives over there. He wants me to move one of his 5th wheels, not down the road or anything, just on his property. He wants to relocate it. So, but anyways, what I think I'm gonna do, so this thing can be a little bit stronger, I think I'd like to put in a plate. There's some angle iron right here running down all the way. And that angle iron's, I don't know how thick that is, 3/16 maybe. But anyways, I'm gonna plate this in. I think I'm gonna put a plate right here, and maybe we'll do something crossways. But for sure, I'm thinking I'm gonna put a plate right there. Still gotta make this rear mount. What else? Oh, I cut this off right here. This piece right here was here. Cut that off. And I'm gonna cut on this line right here, and then Actually, what I gotta do before I weld the bumper on is back here there's some gappage going on. So I'm gonna use my clamp and I'm gonna just go one spot weld at a time and get that back looking straight. Cause we're a little swervy if we look down it. She's a little swervy. Okay, so I'll go along, clamp her down, weld her up, all the way down. Guess I'm gonna put you guys on time lapse. So I cut the sheet metal where I wanted it, and this right here is a little bit floppy, so we're gonna beef that up with some square tubing. I got my first one cut in there, and then here's my other one, and so that's gonna go right there. We'll weld it all along at the top, but I think it's warped pretty good, but I think we can take that out of there, welding it up a little bit at a time. We'll see what happens. So I got 2 more of these to cut for this side. Here's my piece for this side. Let's see, yeah, you can see that. I don't really like that, so we're gonna beef that up. Yeah, the square tubing should fix that. So I'm gonna do that today. I'm gonna finish this last mount and probably cut our bumper down to size and try to weld in our hitch today. So I have beefed up this spot right here. So that's not going anywhere. Pretty solid structure now. And this right here, I tacked all along the bottom, so I'm about to cut it straight. So all right here, I'm gonna cut. But before I cut that, I'm gonna build this side. I'm gonna clean this side up, grind it down, cut my pieces out of the square tubing, and do this side. Got the bandsaw going. This is the biggest piece of material I've cut with the bandsaw. I think I got this all welded up as best I'm going to get her. I just have her tacked all along the bottom. So the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna bevel these edges on this frame, because I'm gonna be welding all around. We want to get some good penetration. So I think it's got a little bit of a bow at the end, but she's not perfect. and I got the lights cleaned up. So I'm gonna cut this piece. This will be our bumper. I got a hitch somewhere in here. Here it is. This is the hitch we'll be using. The ball is upside down, but I think I'm gonna weld this in there. I'm gonna cut a square hole in the middle, and this will be welded in the pipe. Well guys, that was all the video footage that I thought I lost, but I found it on an external hard drive. Well, as you can see, I painted the flatbed with some Harbor Freight paint. A gallon just about did it. I had to buy two other cans of truck bed coating texture spray cans. And you can see I put on the reverse lights, and those are just operated with a switch in the cab. The only thing I have left to do is put on the D-rings, but if you've made it this far in the video, smash the like button, comment down below, let me know what you would have done differently. That would be much appreciated, and yeah, let me know what you think. So smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll catch you on the next one.